So, welcome to Forgiveness, number 3, short form. And as the music starts, just go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And relax. And as you continue to do so, just go ahead and with your active imagination and your eyes closed. Now, just go ahead and imagine yourself floating right up in the air. Just imagine floating right up in the air, looking down on whatever your unconscious mind wants to create. It could be a green open field, it could be a beach, it could be a stage. Just imagine yourself above looking down. And as you do that, just go ahead and notice right above your head that infinite source of love, healing energy. And breathe it down in through the top of your head. As you let it flow all the way down to the tips of your toes. And notice as it backfills up through your calves, your shins, up through your thighs, your hamstrings, all the way up through your pelvis and your abdomen. Noticing how it fills in all those dark spots that drop away or float away or dispersed into nothingness, and just let that infinite source of love, healing energy continue to flow up through your chest and down your arms to the tips of your fingers, all the way back up through your forearms, your biceps, your triceps, all the way back up through your shoulders, the base of your neck. Let it flow up through the top of your head until you're the light and the light is you, and notice as it overflows out your head and covers you in an infinite source of love, healing energy, till all the quantum space between all the molecules of your body are whole and healed and complete, filled with the infinite source of love, healing energy. And as you're the light and the light is you, just go ahead and looking down through your own eyes, call out that person or the event or the material object out on the stage. It could be you at a certain age or anybody. It could be anything, really. Just let your unconscious mind pull up what it knows it needs to release and forgive. And just notice it as you do now. And go ahead and channel that infinite source of love, healing energy from you down into the top of it. And notice as that infinite source of love, healing energy flows right out through your third eye, or your heart chakra, your chest, or both. Just let it flow right down in through that person or event or thing, right down into them, and notice as it fills them up, letting any dark spots drop away until they are the light and the light is them, or the light is it. And notice as you do, as the light gets brighter and brighter, burning away any and all of those dark spots, continuing to flow that infinite source of love, healing energy from you down to them, or it, until they too are whole and healed and complete. Double whole and healed and complete, or right with you and you're right with them. Because remember, when we do forgiveness, it's not them that you're forgiving. It's really just a part of you. It's really just a part of you. And if you need to, just go ahead and ask your unconscious mind, what is there to forgive them for? What is there to say to them so that you can notice that you're whole and healed and complete? And if you need to, from their perspective, just notice what they need to say to you that's empowering so that they can be whole and healed and complete. And even if you agree to disagree, you still can honor each other's truth. And notice as you do, just notice as you do, that connection between you both getting brighter and brighter, brighter and brighter, until you're both whole and healed and complete and right with each other. And if there's anything else that your unconscious mind needs to know or to say, go ahead and just say it now. And if there's anything you need to hear from them, go ahead and stay open and receptive to it and let your unconscious mind just be open to it now. And now let that infinite source of love, healing energy continue to flow down in through the top of your head, out through your third eye or your heart chakra, down onto the stage, until the entire stage or the beach or the wide open spring, pasture, whatever it is, how you visualized it, until it becomes totally whole and healed, the entire thing with the light, letting your unconscious mind just notice any other dark spots and notice as they just drop away, filled with that infinite source of love, healing energy, until you're right with them and they're right with you. And just remember those powerful words as you could and might say to yourself now: I love you, I love me, I forgive you, I forgive me, I let it go, now it's done. And notice that infinite source of love, healing energy right above the top of your head again. And if it's appropriate, just go ahead and notice it. Notice as it turns into a blade. And in just a second, when you feel ready, if it's appropriate, just go ahead and let that blade come down and just cut that connection between you and them. On the count of 3, just let it drop. 1, 2, 3. Cutting that connection between you and them, and noticing as that forgiven part of you now just fades away. And notice how you're the light and the light is you. And let that unconscious mind, that infinite source of love, healing energy, just swirl around you, cutting any other connections, consciously or unconsciously. Just let it cut any other connections now until you're totally whole and healed and complete. And notice the lightest shell of your body encompassing that entire empowered love, healing energy, and bring it back in closer and closer, keeping the light inside until you notice it's the skin of your body, and being whole and healed and complete, or as they say in Hawaiian, doubly right, ho'oponopono, doubly right for you. Whenever you're ready to have a full agreement of having let this go consciously, being totally forgiven, just go ahead and drop back down in the room, and go ahead and open up your eyes and come back in the room, taking a deep breath in and exhaling.